Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the SmashCast. As always, I'm Wheels, and I'm also always joined by my co-host,
Cameron.
Oh, it's a very special episode. We haven't recorded in a while.
Just a while.
For good reason too, because
reasons.
Yeah. So as most of you guys have known, I've had some problems with my mic. I think I have them all figured out now. So in theory, there should be no more issues. I can't promise anything though. So recently there have not been any issues since I changed the thing. And a lot has happened since the last time we actually recorded. For instance, the last times that we'd recorded was like right when the Austinox video came out. So yeah, let's talk about that really, like, just real fast.
Real quick.
Okay, so you did an anime, or here, yeah, you can explain it because you're the one who actually did it.
Yeah, I don't remember when it was. It's around when we did the last episode. We did anime rock paper scissors, where I voiced the inner monologue to Ludwig, and I was an anime voiceover inside his head, just like, oh, how did he know he was gonna do this?
So and I also got to point out when we are talking about that Ludwig Ogren, like the big man who at the time of this happening, he was still on Twitch, but he has actually since now gone to YouTube, like, full time for streaming and stuff.
So we recorded the first one, and then like a week or two, or maybe a little bit longer, I got messaged to do another one, and then I did that one, and that one popped off a lot, and I had a lot of friends respond to that. So that was a really cool experience. And I did another thing for Austinox recently that was like an apology video type thing. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but it wasn't just a rock paper scissors one again. It was like I lip synced to something that was also Ludwig. I don't know what it really was, but
okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop you there. I wouldn't talk about it too much because this one's gonna come out tomorrow. So unless it comes out tomorrow, then maybe we shouldn't talk about it. Anyways,
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. So I do remember when we had talked, and you were like, Austinox City uploaded the video, but I haven't seen it. I haven't been able to find it. Right. And it turns out it was just uploaded to Ludwig's YouTube channel. So I mean, you are featured on Ludwig's channel. I'll link the video. I'll link both the videos in the description of this. But yeah,
I was gonna say,
so Cameron,
I talked about this because somebody messaged me on my Fiverr page saying like, "Yo, I totally saw it. You were epic," or something like that. And I was like, "What do you mean it's not out yet?" So,
yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. And I have seen your Fiverr page, and it's just funny seeing all your like customers being like, oh yeah, Cameron's great, because it's like, yeah, I thought everyone knew that, but I have to remind myself, like, oh, people don't know. So then that was another thing about the Austinox video, was like, everyone's like, oh my god, it sounds exactly like Ludwig, and I'm like, no, it just sounds like Cameron.
Oh,
what are you guys talking about?
Not him.
I mean, yeah, like, there was so many people who thought like Ludwig was in on the video, because like it was supposed to be like a Hassan video, pretty much, I guess. I don't know. The second one is definitely like, oh yeah, Ludwig is like the protagonist here, because obviously it was uploaded to his channel, so it makes sense. Oh, yeah. But still, oh my god, they're so funny. It's the edits are amazing on them. They're jam-packed full of jokes. You made some pretty good jokes. I assume you didn't write the script or anything,
no,
but
I did not write the script, but I would like to say that my performance was pretty good. So
I would agree. Did he let you like improv or anything, or how did that work out?
No, I really, whenever people say like, hey, are you willing to do an ad lib or improv or something? I'm just like, no, I'm going to turn you down. Because if it like looks bad, I don't want it to affect me rather than your script being bad. And then I can say, yeah, your script was bad. That's not on me.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
I don't personally know very much about Ludwig. I don't want to put something random in and then people say like, what the crap is this? Like,
yeah, they're like,
I don't know.
They're like, Ludwig wouldn't say that. He would say, boys, you know, like
the person making the script clearly understands more and they make pretty funny jokes. So I'm just going with what they write.
Right. I think the joke that caught me off guard the most. So, so those of you who don't know, so yeah, if you haven't already watched the video, watch it first off. Second off, so the person that Ludwig was like doing rock paper scissors against, his name is Hasan. He's Turkish, right? Turkish,
right?
I think, yeah. So he's Turkish, and like everyone was like, oh my god, he made Hasan's inner monologue Turkish or whatever. But like, one of Cameron's lines is a very non-Cameron thing for him to say, because it was 9/11. This doesn't bode well, and it's like, what the heck? Cameron will not say that. I just stuff like that is like, I imagine it's very out of your like comfort zone, because like I've seen your Fiverr page and I know that like you put something on there where you're like, oh, I won't swear. So if you have something that makes me swear, you either rewrite it or choose someone else, which, I mean, fair, you know. Right. But I mean, at the same time, I wouldn't like, I would be okay with like, well, this is just me personally. I'd be okay with challenging my morals at least a little bit for a better payout, you know? But,
right.
You know, obviously I don't hold it against you or anything. I'm not like, oh yeah, I want you to feel uncomfortable or anything, you know?
So it goes. People have asked before, it's like, hey, if I just pay you a little bit more, will you do it? And then that's where I'm like, no, because I stand by my morals, and I'm like, I don't need $5 extra to do something I'm uncomfortable with. So I understand if other people are fine with it, but
That's fair. That's totally fair. And like, no hate to you, because why would I, you know? But anyways, so
podcast beef. Cops were called.
the Super SmashCast, or whatever we call this thing, the SmashCast, has been canceled after 11 episodes due to beef between the two podcast mates. Oh man, no, I don't. I cannot remember the last time I was like legitimately mad at you.
Yeah. I try not to be legitimately mad at people, but
some people it's hard.
I'm sure I have, just like,
right,
depending on what side of the family argument I was on, whether it was your sister's or yours. Like, I don't know.
Oh God. I always felt like you're on my side, but then as we got older, I was like, all right, so I think something seems a little off. But you know, that's the past. So we're in the present. It's all good.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the last time we like actually like talked for more than like 5 minutes, I think was Christmas. Probably.
That sounds right.
Yeah. So your family came to our house for a couple days. And by a couple days, I mean you were in town for a couple days. You came to our house for like a day. Yeah. And we did a gift exchange. I don't remember what my family got you guys.
I got a pretty sick, nasty voice acting shirt.
Oh, right. Right. It has definition of voice actor, but it's a funny little saying.
It's just a little bit off. I don't know.
I mean, it's
just right.
True. Yeah. But like, it's also like, it's my mom. So like, you know, that's just her. But you guys brought up the tier works for me. You guys made like a couple photo albums for me, and also $30 for the Pyro and Mithra amiibo. Let's go.
Hawk, make some noise.
Hawk, You know it. I'm just waiting for the day where they just like announce it. Because Steve and Alex Amiibos are supposed to be coming out this spring, so probably
they're coming up soon.
Pretty soon, yeah. But I'm more concerned about the Pyra and Mithra Amiibo.
Do you think there'll be a double pack or 1-in-1?
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. Because, like, they could definitely do, like, a multi-pack thing. Because they have done that before. But I think that loses them money. So, like...
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could be, like, a Game & Watch situation where there's, like, interchangeable. Like, you can, like, switch between them. Because, I mean, like... They switch between each other in gameplay, so like, why not? You know.
I mean, Pokemon Trainer has like 4 different ones, though, doesn't he?
Oh, that's true. You know what? You do have a point. It's basically just another version of a stance change. So yeah, it's probably just gonna be 2 separate, which is like
a toss up.
Yeah, that's kind of lame, but you know, I will be getting 2 of each though. That's my plan at least.
Yes.
Because I wanna have the ones that I use for a banger like Amiibo training video, and then the other ones just so I have some Amiibo in the box.
Put them on the wall, baby.
Yes, sir. I see, because I was gonna get 2 Joker Amiibo when they came out, but I ended up only getting 1 because I didn't have a job and I was
lol.
Yeah, which I mean, hey man, let me tell you, that Joker Amiibo is insane.
I love it.
It's oh my god, he's busted. Because I found out after I'd finished recording and fully training it. So I think you watched the video, maybe. Did you watch? Yeah, probably at some point.
I don't know.
Yeah, it came out October of 2020, so the chance of remembering it. Oh, it was October 2nd because it was the day after Steve got announced. Wait, because I recently rewatched the video and I had mentioned that Steve had just been announced the day before.
Steve!
Alex.
Good.
But yeah, like I'd mentioned that like, oh, Steve just got announced yesterday, blah blah blah. And then I also put something on the screen that was like I just gave my Amiibo spirits and stuff to level it up to level 50, and I gave it something with instant drop, and I just big letters I wrote, oh no.
I remember the instant drop, but that's about it.
Yeah, so apparently I looked up online afterwards like what was good spirits to give it, and everyone was like give it instant drop, and I was like cool, glad I picked the right thing.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, it just made sense. It was basically like having a really strong, like, up air drag down.
Yep.
As its, like, own separate move, which is weird, but it's sick. Anyways, so, you guys came over. We played headbands, and,
that was a trip.
You think?
Yeah.
So... You guys know what headbands is. So pretty much, we're playing with some modified rules because the rules that came included were terrible.
Yeah, they were.
They were not good at all. So we're just like, you can ask a yes or no question and everyone has to answer.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, the worst thing you can do is accidentally give it away by saying it. I did that 4 times.
He was then banned from the game.
I was not banned. No, we kept playing, and then someone else. I think
it's probably Jacob.
Probably, yeah. I think Jacob like ruined something else, but I ruined. Oh my god, I don't even remember it. It was just so long ago, but it was tragic. I felt so dumb, but it'd be like that.
You were like Tiger Woods for like
oh my god
20 rounds.
That sucked. I was like, I don't get it. What? Like Like your dad was like, he gets beat by using the thing he uses, and I was like, what does that mean? Those words do not mean anything together. It was very frustrating, but we had fun. We also had talked about Sakurai and a horse. That was something else that shoved down
that was good.
Yeah, that was good. And then we also mentioned the town your parents live in for some reason. I don't remember why. Which if I say it, I'll bleep it out. Haha. I won't say it. Other than that, I don't really remember what we talked about. What is that? Basically anything that happened like before you guys came here is. Oh, my parents are listening to something on the TV. It's very loud. It's loud enough that I can hear it while wearing headphones. Something I wanted to bring up. I don't know if you saw it, but I PB'd recently in any % Super Mario Odyssey.
Nice.
Yes, it was a fat PB. It's the fattest PB I've had in like 9 months or something like that.
You'll love to hear that.
Yeah. I went from a 124.17 to a 119.27. Yeah. I cut off a whole 5 minutes somehow. I nice. don't know how I did it, but you'll love to see it.
Is it verified, and do you know where you're at in the standings now, or is it?
Yeah, it's still pending. I can double check really quick, but last I checked, which was like midnight last night. It was not verified yet. Anyways, right. There was something else while I looked this up. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Have you purchased it?
I have not purchased it yet. However, I've heard pretty good reviews.
I would like to share my opinion here in just a second. So my run did not get verified, but I did find out once my run is verified, I am only like 20 spots below top 1,500. Yeah. But nice. Unless we get like 150 people who run Odyssey and get up faster than a 119.27, like 100 new people, I will forever be in the top half of Super Mario Odyssey any % speedrunners. So that's something. My next goal is to beat Alpharad's time. He has like a 117, but he's like kind of the biggest reason I'm even into like if I can cut off about 5.5 minutes off my PB, so if I can get like 114, something like that, I will be in the top 1,000 of Odyssey speedrunners, which I think is my ultimate goal in Odyssey speedrunning. So it's just weird that it's just so close, But it's just a matter of doing it. So yeah. Oh, speaking of doing it, I developed carpal tunnel. Yeah, that really sucks. It's not a good time because my doctor's like, I think you should cut down in gaming, and I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think that sounds like a good idea. But I can try, I guess. It's just I'd rather not if possible, right. But
is there any like
I
don't know, like massages or like pre warm up things you can do, or I don't know.
So what's happening is, like, if I'm sitting at my desk and computer for okay, let's say I'm sitting at my computer for 5 hours, and right. I'm using the mouse and all that. So it's so what they were saying is, you know, throughout the day, like you're putting wear and tear on your muscles, and then while you sleep, that's when they heal themselves. So while I'm sleeping, they're theorizing that I'm like while I'm asleep, I'm like shaking my hand or something and like messing with the actual, like, you know, tunnel where the carpal tunnel is. And that, like, while I'm sleeping, I'm not healing because, you know, I'm shaking it and still using the muscles and wearing and tearing on them even more. So they said, buy a wrist splint to wear while you sleep and just wear it while you sleep. So I got it. It just got here today. So hopefully that fixes itself. But the biggest reason why I even went to the doctor at all is because almost every morning for the last 4 or 5 months, I've been waking up and my pinky is numb. That's like almost every single morning. I think in the last 4 months, I've had maybe 15 mornings where my pinky was not numb when I woke up. So
that's no good.
No, it does not feel good at all. So what they found out. So do you know what an EMG is?
No.
So pretty much it's this electromagnetic like testing thing they do. So pretty much they stick a bunch of stuff on you and then they shock you in your arm and your nerves so they can like see how fast they react. And the ones in my ulnar whatever receptor or whatever, it's like my funny bone nerves reacted a lot slower than all my other nerves. So yeah, so what they think is I'm like shaking my hand and wrist, but also like bending my elbow in when I'm sleeping and like sleeping on my stomach or whatever, you know? So like when you like wake up and you have your like hand under you, you know, they think that's what's happening pretty much. So they also want me to get a padded elbow guard. So I got a padded like elbow guard splint thing. So hopefully it all helps, but
hopefully it helps and it's not too uncomfortable. That's the thing I'm worried about.
Yes. Yeah, because it sucks. Because like, you know, it's just like I wake up every morning being like, I cannot feel half my hand. Awesome. But yeah. So anyways, back to Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
I played for about 2 hours last night. I knew about exactly how much I had played because when I got the email I pre-ordered on the Switch, like on the eShop, and they said like, oh, get 30 free heavy balls if you pre-purchase on the Switch or whatever. So they send you an email code. And so when I got the code, I was like, okay, well, I'll get home, I'll put in the code, and then I'll get the things, and then be on my way.
Right.
But turns out you unlock heavy balls about 2 hours into the game, because that's what they said in the email. They said you cannot redeem it until you unlock heavy balls, which is about 2 hours of gameplay in. So basically the very last thing I did was
get your heavy balls.
Get my heavy balls. You got it. You got it. Yes, sir.
So how was the first 2 hours of the game?
I would say I had more fun more often than not in the first 2 hours. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. The beginning is very weird. So have you seen anything about it?
I have seen most of the trailers, and I watched a short first 20 minutes of the game this morning, but that's about it.
Gotcha. So from it's really hard to explain because I just worked oh my goodness, I just worked an 8-hour shift at work. And I had been up since 9 o'clock that morning, because I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. So I had been up for most of the day. But from my understanding, what happened was you were asleep and dreaming, I guess. And then Arceus was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna take your phone." But like if Arceus talked in like Shakespearean form,
for some reason, I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, and he was like, "Hey yo, I'm gonna take your phone," and I was like, "No, please don't do that." And then he took it anyways, and then, pardon me, he dropped me into the Sui region, and this Team Galactic dude. Well, apparently the Team Galactic's the good guys in these games so far. Kind of cringe.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, no kidding. So anyways, yeah, they were like, yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, this is the Hisui region," and you're like,
"Are you sick, bro?"
You're like, "Sir, where am I?" But he's like, "Oh, you falling from the sky startled my Pokemon, which was Rowlet,
Cyndaquil, and Oshawott."
Cyndaquil and Oshawott, yes. Obviously, I picked Oshawott.
Of course.
Right? Who wouldn't? Actually, turns out a lot of people. I'm the only person I've seen pick Oshawott, which is kind of cringe. But
most people picking Rowlet.
I know a lot of people are mostly picking Cyndaquil.
Good choice.
It's a good choice. I do think Rowlet's the weakest of the three choices, but it's just my opinion. But yeah, so pretty much he's like, "Can you help me catch the Pokemon?" And you're like, I guess. And then I
did buy the game. I suppose.
I did spend $60 on this, so might as well. And then you catch all three of the Pokemon, and he's like, "You weren't startled by the Pokemon?" And you're like, "No." Like, "Are you?" And they're like, "Oh, we get shocked and electrocuted and in excruciating pain from electricity, like all the time." And it's like, what? So from my understanding, the story is like you are pretty much like you're like most of the region is undiscovered in terms of the Pokemon, and like you're just finding them. I don't know, something like that, kinda. But you have to like, it's very weird. What is it like? It's different because like you don't just buy Pokeballs; you have to craft them.
Minecraft?
Yeah, yo, it's Minecraft but Pokemon. It's not Pixelmon, it's Pokemon, but it's Minecraft.
You're like, yo, people love Pixelmon, let's get on this.
Pretty much. So yeah, you craft it, but it's not like you don't do a little mini game. It's just like craft this, and then you hit a button. Yeah, it's like Breath of the Wild crafting, kinda.
Understandable.
Yeah, which I mean, good. That'd be stupid, but obviously a big complaint people had was that, "Oh, it looks like looks like PS2 graphics." I can confirm it does look like it runs on the PS2.
Does it feel empty though? That's my question.
I don't know yet, because I've only gone out into like the field like once or twice. So
okay.
I haven't really like gotten far enough into it, but I mean, there's like every time I've seen like a group of Pokemon, there's like 4 or 5 of them, but they're pretty well like spaced out, so it's like it feels like you're getting somewhere, but you're not, kind of. Right. It's weird. But they're doing a lot of things like really differently. Like the battle system is really weird. It's like yeah, you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's like Final Fantasy VII Remake where you can walk around while they're fighting, and then you can... I don't think you've gotten to the point, but you can do like speed attacks and power attacks. And
I have gotten to that point. Yes, I have.
Yeah, so like you can either attack twice and your damage is reduced, or you can just attack one big time and just hope to kill them. It seems pretty cool, but it uses LPP or something.
Yes, that is all correct information. It's definitely different. It's I just think the idea of like creating the Pokedex is fun. I think that's a cool idea. And I oh god, oh no, hold on. You better not say any words. You better not. I swear to all things holy, if you say any words, I will scream at the top of my lungs. You can say words again.
What are the words said?
How dare you? Sorry, I just unplugged my mic. Or not my mic, my headphones. So, I don't know, I think it's goofy. They're definitely like, it's different. It's definitely different. I wouldn't say it's like terrible yet though. So
that's a pretty good
that helps. I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's good so far.
I'll play it eventually.
yeah. I definitely don't think it's like, it's definitely not going to be game of the year. If it's game of the year is freaked then.
I was gonna say, something goes wrong this year.
Yeah, honestly. This is like Breath of the Wild winning game of the year. So, it's good. It's not perfect. It's not great, but it's a fun time. I won't deny that.
Better than Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. Oh,
yes, it is.
Buddy.
I haven't even played them yet, and I already know it is. But I think. Oh my goodness. There was one really weird line from an old man. He was like, "There's a bone stuck on my throat," and you're just like, "There's a what?" It's like very sus, Monka TOS. But then there was the part where like there was this dude who's like talking mad trash, and he was like, Oh, you're new here, so I'm gonna battle you. And all he says, you have 6 Pokemon, all like level 10. And he just sends like a level 7 Togepi and is like, bruh. And then after that battle, someone like, I'll post the clip right here, like on the video version. But there's like a part where someone just like warps in just out of thin air in the background. It's so funny. But like, I mean, just small stuff like that like doesn't bother me. I think it's funny. The writing is weird. It's weird because like, I mean, you're just 2 15-year-old kids that's hanging out with this old dude. Not old dude. He's like in his 30s or 40s. Like, not like an old dude, but like, you're hanging out with 15-year-olds, sir. Please get away from me.
So they're 15.
Yeah, they're 15. They are 15.
We've evolved from 10 now, have we?
Yes, we have. Oh, and then there's a guy in Jubilife Village, by the way. It's called Jubilife Village. Oh. Yeah. And he's like this. He's like the guard for like the Team Galactic headquarters or whatever. And he's like, I want to see a Wurmple. And it's like, I'm sorry, come again? He's like, Wurmple, bring me a Wurmple. And it's like, okay. And then like when you bring it to him, he's like, this is gonna evolve into a Beautyfly. And I'm like, it might not. It might involve the dust dogs. Oh my god, it killed me. The writing in this game is so weird. But it's charming for the most part. It's fun.
That's good.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think the control scheme is kind of confusing when you're in battle / trying to catch Pokemon. So you hold the ZR button to like ready your throw. And then if you want to throw an item, you hit X to switch the items. But if you want to switch to your Pokemon, you hit X again, and then you throw a Pokemon. It's kind of like, yeah, and then you're also holding ZL to target the Pokemon in the field, and it's like, you're just
like, how many buttons can you press?
Right, literally. And then, like, to see what, like, research needs to be done, like, so that was something I also was going to bring up. In this game, you, like, it isn't just, oh, you caught this Pokemon one time, now it's registered. It's like, you need to see Weasel use Aqua Jet 6 times, and, like, you need to see it defeated once, and you need to catch it once, you need to find one of, like, a heavier set weight, and it's like, you have to do all these things, like, 15, 20 times, and it's like, why? Why? Sir, please explain. Yeah. So it's going in a different direction, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I don't feel like it's something they could do again, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. It's too bad they did it with the Sinnoh region. Right.
Honestly, the only reason I'm fine with it though is because I can have Oshawott. That's all that matters to me.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Right. It's like, what? Why? Yeah. Why Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil? Like,
simply why?
Yeah, simply why? I just want to know. But it's interesting. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about a Smash tournament I plan on going to this Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah. So local video game store that you guys don't have in your area, but we have here. I'll bleep it out because I mean, you probably know what it is, but I don't want to like give away my location. Right. But it's have we taken you there?
Hawk, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, and I'm gonna bleep this part out too. I might just cut this part out. So yeah, the registration starts at 10 a.m. and then the matches start at 1:15. So, or 11:15, I mean. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna probably do.
So you gonna practice, or are you just gonna go in hoping for the best?
I've been practicing here and there. I'm thinking of going K. Rool Joker. K. Rool, like, to start out, and if I start to lose, then I'll switch to Joker.
Yeah, test the water, see their level.
Yeah, exactly.
You can armor through.
Yeah, because I mean, like with King K. Rool, like, if we're in the first round, you know, like, I can kick some booty with K. Rool, like, easily. You
Theoretically.
Know? Yeah, no, I mean, like if we're assuming first round, and like this, like, they've stated that like this tournament is open to all ages, so I'm sure there'll be
come here, 5-year-old. Let me beat your Kirby.
Kick your butt. Not literally, because I do not want to be a part of that crowd. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people, but I'm just saying, like, you know, if I get like some like 10-year-old first round, I'm not gonna hold back.
You're taking names.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Reggie, I'm here to kick ass and take names.
Oh my God, we miss you.
That was legendary. I can't believe that was like his first E3 he went to as CEO of Nintendo of America, and he's like, "We're gonna kick some ass," and it's like Reggie, come on, man, read the room.
Too bad Reggie's all talk and not he can't show for it.
I will never forget that. As much as I don't like Hungry Box anymore, that will forever be so funny to me. Just because Reggie was like, I'm gonna go Ryu. Oh my goodness. Whew. That was funny.
What a guy.
What a guy. So, are there any other projects you're working on for Fiverr?
Let's see.
Any other big names reach out?
I mean, I've had a couple more people talk to me about the RPS video that were just like, "Yo, we saw you in this. You did good. Do our work." So that's always fun.
Yeah, that's sick.
I just got done doing a Cosmo and a Mr. Crocker voice. From Timmy Turner. Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah. Fairly Odd Parents. Fairly Odd Parents.
Is there a reason why Cosmo's doing the Denzel Crocker voice, or?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's sick though. I got some videos in the works.
Oh yeah.
So next week I'm actually taking off the week of streaming. Because I've been streaming fairly consistently for the last 4 or 5 months now. And it's good to take breaks from that stuff so you don't get burnt out. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I got one video that's gonna be coming out in a few weeks from now. It's one bit. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, cool. We're good. Okay. So I've been working on it for a little bit. I'm really looking forward to releasing it, but I have to wait for certain reasons. And it's a banger so far. Everyone I've shown it to, they've all been like, "Yeah, this is very funny and very fun to watch." And I'm like, good. This is the most fun I've had putting a video together, I think, since the Champions Road video. And if we're talking getting good at videos I've done, it's the most fun I've had either since the beginning of making them or doing the K-Rool video. Which, yeah, that's high. That's high. Man, I love those videos. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the King DDD video is good. It's just that when you make a video, yeah. Well, there's that, but it's also when you make a video as good as the K-Rool video, it's hard to replicate that. And I feel like this Pyra Mithra video, I really think this will be as good, if not better, than the K-Rool video. Which, I mean, I don't say that video is good for nothing. Most of my videos, I'm I think they're all right. I really do think my K-Rool video is the best one I have. Honestly. I want to do some more getting good videos, but not sure when I'll get around to those. If the Pyra Mithra Amiibo release this year, then, I'll make that video. And then I'm also going to do a video over my Smash tournament I'm holding, which we have not talked about on the podcast.
Right, because it's been a month.
Yeah, and I made the decisions to start getting this all set up probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. So my birthday is in late February, and I was like, what if I held a Smash tournament for my friends to stream? That would be fun. But I thought to myself, like, you know, getting friends together who are good at Smash is, one, hard because I don't have a ton of them, and two, it's just this isn't me throwing shade at any of my friends. Like, it's just that, like, if I were to hold like an actual Smash tournament, I can think of like 3 people who would be able to like join and compete well. And I just didn't want there to be too big of a skill gap between players, because, you know, like,
it's no fun if you get 3 stocked no matter what, like.
Right, no exactly. Yeah, if like if like my friend Shorts was dealing like 20% per match against you, that wouldn't be any fun to watch. But then I had the thought, like, you know, items are really fun to watch for like streams. So I was like, what if I held a casual Smash tournament? So I've gathered 12 friends. One of them said he has to drop out. He said he might be able to get it to work, but as of right now, tentatively he's going to drop out of the tournament. So still got 11 people still competing. I have a stage list made, which I figured out what I'm going to do about that. Instead of having them, I don't remember if I told you. I don't think I did. Instead of having them like strike stages, I'm just gonna like tell them to choose random, because I have the stage selection thing set to like only those stages when picking random.
Right.
Yeah, so hopefully that helps. Because I mean, most of these guys aren't gonna know like, oh, this character's good on this stage for this reason, you know, like
counter picking.
Yeah, they're not gonna counter pick. They don't play the game enough to counter pick. So yeah, so we're just gonna do it like that, which should also help cut down the amount of time in between matches. Cause like, I have some friends competing who are having to, you know, be awake early in the morning. So like, I just don't want it to run until like 10 o'clock at night. Because then, like, you'd be tired, and, like, Jacob would be tired, and, like, all that. Oh, yeah. So, it's going to start 5 p.m. Central Time, my time. And before we actually start the tournament, me and my online friends, we're going to do the Mario Party, but we try to lose. That's the tentative plan. So, yeah, that's coming out. I'm hoping... I want to get that video... I want to get both of those videos out soon. I think the soonest I could realistically see them getting done is probably like by mid-March. So, yeah. So, got a lot of content planned for the near future, and I just uploaded another Splatoon 2 sniping montage.
I have not seen it, but I saw it in my subscriptions. I've been booked with school. Holy cow!
Right?
It's been so bad.
Yeah. So the reason why this is coming out a week later, is because we haven't really had a lot of chances to talk because you've been busy with school and I've been busy with work and streams. So like neither of us have really like had the free time to like sit down for an hour and talk. But I thought, no, this will be fine because, you know, I got 2 episodes each that I can edit for us. And the first one, I don't remember what happened. I think there was just like, I think I either started my thing too late or like had like the glitch thing that like caused it to disconnect for a second. So I can never tell, like it's just every like minute or two of like us talking, I would have to like cut it down more because like I would start to get ahead and then like you'd fall behind and it was like, why is this happening?
Yeah, that was confusing.
It was really annoying because I sat there for like 30 minutes and edited maybe 5 to 10 minutes of the podcast. After 30 minutes.
Editing sucks.
Yeah, it's usually in theory not that bad for the podcast because like like, sure, I have to
It
like
should all
listen
line
to
up,
the
yeah.
I have to listen to the entire thing again, but like, I mean, most of the time I only having to cut out like if one of us like has a coughing fit or something, like
Right.
it's never really like, oh, I have to edit out a bunch of stuff. If anything, honestly, the problem I have more often than not is that there aren't enough clips. Because, you know, I only have so much space on my hard drive that like sometimes I have to just delete stuff. And then I accidentally delete like an hour of like matches for us, and it's like, oh well, now we have to record again. Oh, slap Daniels. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything else that you're thinking of? Cameron?
I mean,
oh, okay,
there.
Oh my
God. A
god.
lot of just random stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I just remembered something else I was going to talk about, but we've been talking for 55 minutes and I just now remembered it. I told you I had bought a game recently on my DS.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about that. And why I think it's decent, but not great. Even though you would think maybe it's good. I bought Persona Q2 on 3DS.
Oh.
Because it was only $10 on the eShop for a while. And I was like,
really?
Yeah. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. It's interesting. I wouldn't necessarily, it's interesting in a good way, but it's interesting. So the only like actual gameplay I've played is like, it's you move on like a grid system kind of, so you can only move like forwards and backwards and left and right, and like it's just like old Final Fantasy games where like it's just like you're just walking and then does like the twirling screen of like to like transport you into the battle. That's kind of what it was. Yeah, pretty much. That's basically what it is. It's like demon appeared and then
attack,
and then
spell, defend, run.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But also it's not subbed or it's not dubbed. I mean,
that's the reason I didn't ever try and get into it, because it's all Japanese voiceover, which is just hard for me to pay attention to.
Right, exactly. And it's like, it's Persona, so like I wanna, you know, pay attention to it, but it's hard because I just lose interest, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's cute, I guess.
Yeah, the art's good.
Yeah, I do like the art style it's in. I just think the game isn't that good. I don't know. Yeah. I've had no desire to play it recently, so
fair.
Yeah. It's if you don't have a PlayStation 4 or a PC and you want to play Persona, and if you have a 3DS, I'd say you could try it.
I would say sell your 3DS, buy a PC.
Just buy a PC. Build it yourself, spend $1,000 on it just to play one game, Overwatch. See, my boss at work, well, my former boss at work, because he moved recently, he got like all the things he needed for a PC, all of it costing $3,000, and all he does is play League of Legends.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of League of Legends, I've been playing a lot more. I've been playing a lot more Unite recently.
Oh yeah.
And I am 2 ranks below Masters, which is the highest rank in the game. Yeah, I think it's expert? Question mark.
We've lost him.
well, here's the thing. So Shorts played it a lot, right?
Yeah.
So he would just stream. He would stream it a lot and play it a lot. He got up to Masters, and then he got one of his other viewers, up into Masters. And then he got another one of his viewers into Masters. And now it's like, I mean, I might as well play it, you know? Because, like, Shorts made a second account just to carry us through the ranks. So
oh my.
He has like 380 hours on his main account and like another 50 to 100 on his second account.
I think I played it for like 2 hours with my friend, and that was about it.
I think it's fun, actually, surprisingly enough. I found out I really enjoy Cinderace, even though Cinderace is not a good character.
Really?
Cinderace is actually some people say he's one of the worst characters, but yeah. But I mean, he's really fun. So like his R move is like if you choose the correct one, which if you don't choose the correct one, yikes, what are you doing? But so his right trigger, right button or whatever is it's Pyro Ball. So pretty much some Unite nerd in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong, but it increases your attack speed when it hits, and I think it increases the damage you deal. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know it for sure at least improves your attack speed, which is a really good thing.
Yeah.
It's also very strong, like extremely strong. It's basically his strongest non-ult move, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have been having fun with Unite, sadly. I wish I haven't been, but I have to say it's been pretty fun. I also thought I was cracked for like the longest time in ranked, but it turns out for the first like from like beginner to like great class, you're just, you know, in bot matches. So you're you're just beating bots. It's quite tragic. So yeah, so for the first like, I don't know, 8 to 10 ranked matches I had, I was like, yo, I'm insane. But it turns out it was just bots, and the times where I was getting wrecked, I was like, oof, that is way more embarrassing now. Because, like, so the bots are, like, they're programmed to, like, be very aggressive. But if they fall below a quarter of their health, they'll run away frame one. It's insane. It's so annoying, too, because you can get so many kills, but, like, they just run away. Anyways, I think it's a good amount of talking for the podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good talks. Yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for listening. How do you end this?
Bye-bye.
Oh God. Oh, goodbye.